What's going on, guys? I'm back, but this time with gameplay, actually. Pretty dope, in my opinion. Finally got everything set up. What you're going to be watching in the background is a 241 to 1 on the map Nuketown Demolition. I believe this is back in 2014 when I played Xbox a lot. I don't play Xbox anymore, mainly just PS3. But my Elgato cannot record PS3. Of course, it can only record, I think, Xbox One, PS4, Xbox 360. I'm not sure what else it can record, but I'll mess around with it. Other than that, I got my setup already. I got my Blue Yeti or Yeti mic. I'm not sure what it is. I just saw it was a sale on Amazon. I got a pop filter, got this mic for $100, and I'm pretty happy with it. Right now I'm back at home, just chilling. I'm going back Monday, which is tomorrow, back to college. I got class for 3 days, and I got a weekend off, which is pretty chill. Other than that, this weekend were the divisional games. Unfortunately, last night my Seahawks lost to the Falcons. Just overall, I had no idea what we were doing. Of course, the O-line was a struggle as always because we had to go up against Vic Beasley, which is, of course, the sack leader. Dwight Freeney, which is always, he's great, a veteran player. And Brooks Reed stepped up. I was not expecting him to play as good as he did, really putting pressure on Russell. But offensive line is a given with the Seahawks ever since we traded our starting center, Max Unger, for Jimmy Graham. Although I do see a lot of Seahawk players, fans, just pissing and moaning about Jimmy, how we don't use him and stuff. Obviously, they're not real fans because if you realized it, I think Jimmy has like his third best season ever with us, which is, it's kind of funny, but at the same way, third best. He is in a Seattle offense, which is run first, pass second. But this year it hasn't been like that. We've been pass first, run second, unfortunately. And I really think that's affecting our team. If you looked at Russell Wilson's stats, 26 touchdowns and 16 interceptions. That's a career high season of interceptions for Russell. And just, I don't like the way the team's heading at the moment. Other than that, just injuries, man, injuries. Deshaun Shed's was out halfway through the game. He was playing all right. He wasn't really, he's a good tackler, but his zone and his man is questionable. But they're great backups. They come to play when they need to. Excuse me. Of course, Earl Thomas is out, so that's always a problem. His backup, I forgot his name or whatever, but I did not like the way he was tackling. He was tackling high the whole game, letting guys fall forward. He wasn't playing the best. Jeremy Lane left for a little bit. I think it was like spasms in his back or something like that. It was spasms. And just penalties. Penalties were killing us all game. Devin Hester was freaking amazing that game, getting big-ass returns and then just getting flags and bringing them back. The one instance where you just knew the game was going to start going to shit was when Hester got like that 80-yard punt return on special teams. And what's his name? And Kevin Pierre-Louis ended up with a holding penalty right after the punt was kicked. So in my opinion, that was kind of BS. Just because the hold happened before Hester even started returning the kick. But, whatever. So that ended up, instead of being within their 20, we're inside our own 10. And the freaking guard, because Jermaine Ifedi ended up, I think it was something with his ankle. He was out for a little bit. And what was his name? I don't know. I know he's a rookie. I just forgot his name. But ends up stepping on Russell Wilson's ankle. Russell Wilson trips, falls in the end zone. They touch him in the end zone and safety. At that point, we were still up, surprisingly. We were up 10-9. The Falcons, number one offense in the league. What do you expect? You give momentum like that, they're going to pounce on you. So, just never recovered and just very unlucky, man. Like, with the Seahawks, you can never give up on the Seahawks. I never give up on my team. They've shown that they can come back in really tight games. And they were down 16 points, and hell, that's 2 touchdowns and two-point conversions and an onside kick. Hell, we could do that. I got trust in, I got faith in my team, but just I don't know what Russell was thinking on that play. Maybe he was just under too much pressure, but he throws the curl route straight to Luke Wilson, and Luke was in double coverage. He did zip it in there, but. Luke likes to fight for extra yards or whatever, but ended up kind of biting us in the ass because they ripped it out, got bobbled up in the air, intercepted, and right there. The game was just over. Devontae Freeman didn't have that great of a game until the end of around the third, fourth quarter. We held him to like 10 attempts for like 20 yards, but Tevin Coleman, whatever his name was, he had like 56 yards on 10 attempts, and we just couldn't freaking stop him. Not, like I said, number one offense, and just a banged up Legion of Boom, unfortunately. I don't know. I think we really need to fix our offense, just because I don't like the way that we're heading. Pass first, run second. We're always a run first, pass second offense, and that was able to get us into more play action opportunities where Russell doesn't have as much pressure. And I'm actually really surprised. I did not see Russell running around as much as I thought he would until like the fourth quarter. Then he started rushing with it. But it was a great season. You can't complain with a 10-5-1 record. It's just mental mistakes, man. We're just making too many mental mistakes, and we really need to lighten up on that stuff. Of course, every Seahawk fan is going to be pissed off saying we need to get an O-line, but that's the case every year. But whatever. Other than that, I wanted the Patriots to lose really badly because I can't stand the Patriots. But, of course, they ended up winning against the Texans. Actually, pretty surprising. Tom Brady threw 2 interceptions in that game. The exact same as Brock Osweiler, which is kind of funny to think about. But anyway, tonight we got the Green Bay Packers in Dallas at 4:40, Pittsburgh and KC at 8:20. For my picks, I'm praying on my death grave that Green Bay wins. I don't want Dallas to win, just because I know there's so many fanboy and just bandwagoning Dallas fans out there that were just kind of like not even really fans, just like hiding in the closet or something like that. And all of a sudden that they're doing good, everyone wants to jump up and down and say hoorah or whatever. So Green Bay, I hope they win that game. Pittsburgh versus KC. Who wins? I'm taking KC. Super Bowl, I'm saying Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know. I'm a really huge football fan, but I think refs are getting into it way too much. It's pretty much just officiating. If the officiating goes your way, that's how you win. That's how you win games nowadays. I know everyone likes to rag on my Seahawks about how the refs are on our side, like the 12th man is actually the ref or whatever. But you got games all around that go on like that. I don't know why everyone is always trying to hate on us, but it's whatever. It's football. There's fans out there that are crazy that are gonna go hoorah and go trying to burn someone at the stake for liking a different team than them, but it's whatever. It's a sport. It's fun. I'm going back to college tomorrow. As far as where the workout videos have been, I have been recording them, but it's just, I feel really uncomfortable and cringy about it. I mean, the first couple videos I liked them. They were good. But just recently, I don't know. Like at first I didn't really care, but now I am starting to care. But I just gotta get out of that mindset, because I did record a shoulder workout with my brother when I came back here, and it was a respectable shoulder workout. I know I'm obviously not the strongest person out there, but I've also only been training for a year and a half I had never told this story. Well, anyway, I started training at Gold's Gym. Yes, Gold's Gym. They didn't have a single free bench press or a squat rack. All they have are Smith machines. And I'm pretty damn proud of myself for going from not being able to do a single push-up to being able to bench. My max right now is 225. My deadlift is 325. And my squat, it's probably over 300 by now. But by the last time I maxed out at, it was 285. But I did do 295 for a single rep when I was here over Christmas break. I could say it's over 300. I could probably hit a 300-pound squat. It's not the most respectable thing, but, I never grew up around sports. I didn't start getting into football until my junior year of high school because I never had a team. I went to a tech school in high school. So basically what happens with that is every 2 weeks you study your trade. Mine was culinary because I wanted to be a chef. That's not the case anymore. But 2 weeks of culinary and 2 weeks of academics. And we didn't have a very good sports program. But we got some extra money, and they took a survey trying to see which sport they wanted to bring to my school, and football was one of them. But instead of getting an actual football team, we ended up try-opping with another team that already had a double op, I guess you could say what it is. Basically, a try-op is where 3 schools come together to form one big team. Now, you would think try-ops would be amazing, you know, the best athletes from 3 different schools. But we're tech schools, so therefore we don't get a lot of natural athletes, you know, going to tech schools or whatever. But, yeah, we weren't the best, but, you know, we held our own. We had a 5-5 season my junior year. That was my first year ever playing, and I was happy with it. Oh, wow, I ramble a lot, but anyway, you know, that's another story for another time. But getting back to it, yeah, I couldn't do a push-up my sophomore year. Going into the junior year, I could do, I think, I don't remember my actual lifts because I didn't lift. All I did was go to Gold's Gym, get on the Smith machine. I did squats on those. I didn't start deadlifting until my senior year in high school when we actually got a good athletic coach. But even after that, I stopped doing it because I had no idea how the form worked, and I just didn't feel comfortable doing it. So because I messed up my back on one day of doing deadlifts on my own. But you know, ever since I went to college, you know, it's a big open environment. Everyone's helpful there, and my good friend Ezra, he's training me right now, and we jumped up 30 pounds in 1 month of training on my deadlift. No lie. When I got to college, my maximum deadlift was 295. Now it's 325, like I said, which is a pretty big jump in my opinion. So, really proud of that. As far as physiques go, I'm not really going for anything crazy. I'm just trying to feel comfortable in my own skin and lift some heavy shit. I don't know. That's pretty much all I want to do. Just lift heavy shit. I think it's fun. I think it's cool to go in there. You know, I'm blasting my rap music, my metal music, and just taking all the bullshit from the whole week and just putting it into this lift and just fucking lifting this, just squeezing the bar and it's really fun. It's fun. As far as workout videos at college, I really want to do a deadlift video because I love deadlifting. Deadlifting is my favorite lift. But again, I keep saying this every video, but I know I got to get to it. How like the college might not let me do it, but you know, fuck it. I'm gonna go one night late at like 7 o'clock when no one's there, set up my tripod, and I'll record myself. It's probably not gonna be as clean as a lift because I'm always used to doing it with music. I like blast my music at like full volume. I just rip the reps out, and I really have a fun time doing it. Oh yeah, another video that's coming along. The Animal Fury pre-workout review. That's coming along. Just to give you a little quick idea of what I think about it. It works within the first half hour, or like within the hour that you're working out. Because I did deadlift this week when I went there, but the fucking there was this dude fucking curling in the squat rack, and I wanted to strangle him. Like, dude, like there was freer weights, and he couldn't use the free weights, but I went up to him and I talked to him. It's like, how many reps you got left? Because I don't want to be a dick, because I don't even know who these people are. But you know, he finished his curls like 10 minutes later or whatever, and then I got the squat rack and I did my deadlifts because the other free bars were taking other people doing deadlifts. But it's coming to the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more uploads. Like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.